Good day everybody, it's Max and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program Destiny, where we're going for all the achievements across all the systems here in 2022, that's right. And in today's episode, we're doing a double thing, that's right, we're going to do 800 red science a minute, because we need to get that red science achievement of 42,500 in an hour, but hey, we don't want to be wasting no hour on it, so we want to get it all done and get it up and running. And at the same time, we're going to drop a Dyson Sphere. That's what we're going to do, because that's what we do now. We go to a system, we plop down a sphere, and then we're going to make some science with it, you betcha. So with that, let's get started on with the show, and we'll transition over here to the screen of Destiny. And of course, in this case, I've got it out here on the Dyson Sphere screen because, of course, it allows you to pause the game. This, again, the only way you can pause the game is to actually be out here when the world time is paused, which is actually pretty awesome. And so of course we've got the game paused up here, and of course I gotta do another click here. There we go. There goes the other border, and there goes the click, and of course that should be all set to go for that. Now, what are we doing today? Yes, today, number one, we are not anywhere near here. We are nope. This is not where we want to be. Well, it is where we want to be, because I want to show you something. Now, we are on Iota 1. Now, we know about Iota 3, because Iota 3, as you can see by the little pew-pewing of the lasers coming from Iota 3, that is where that is our Dyson Sphere planet, right? So it's what made the Dyson Sphere. So what are we doing here on Iota 1? Well, Iota 1 actually has a purpose here as well, and that purpose is it made me a bunch of blue science. Oh yeah, you betcha. So as you can see, I've got science, man. It's cool. And in this case, this made me 800 blue science a minute until we got the blue science achievement. And you're going to see that in a video upcoming this week. Of course, videos tend to run about a week behind or so from the live action stuff. So, of course, this is going to be in a video upcoming this week. And, of course, you're going to get to see just how we made 800 blue science a minute. Well, now that we got the 800 blue science a minute, what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to make that 800 red science a minute, because we need more science. And this is going to hold off here. In fact, what we can do here is we can actually flash a few of these on just to see it up and running in real time, because this actually is pretty cool once it's all kind of geared up. I mean, it is pretty exciting. You know, you just kind of flash this stuff up. Now, most of these boxes, because they're full, this isn't going to actually run that fast. But yeah, when you see a bunch of labs, when you see 200 labs turn on, it's actually pretty cool, this whole setup, and it will do a thing, and it's going to do a thing, and it's going to be really awesome. Yeah, that's for sure. Now, in this case, as mentioned, this is why we were starting here in the Iota system, but this isn't where we're doing all the magic today, because I mean, we got a sphere here, right? The iota system has a sphere. I don't need to stay here. And hey, it's already done all the blue science here. So where are we going to go do all this magical stuff today? We are going to go do it in a whole new system. And I'm going to zoom out here a little bit. And this is going to be the name of it, we'll call it, are you doing the thing? Are you going to do the thing? Sure. We'll call it the Kuros system. You know, I was almost thinking about calling it the Con system, but I'm about to rename all the systems anyway. Of course, over the last 2 months, since I actually started the live streaming portion of the channel, you know, I've had several really good conversations with some great people in chat, and I'm going to start renaming all the systems to those people. So, of course, in this case, you know, people like Taco and Nico and some others. You know, we got Aaron, we got Alan, and some other of these people that are really good chatters in chat. I'm going to be renaming a whole bunch of systems to chatters from the live streams, and so we'll be doing that soon enough. But in this case, we're going to the Kuros system. It sounds very Klingonish, and hopefully the arrow is working. Yes, it is. Good. Well, let's do that with the arrow thing. It's about 6 light years away from here, or about 9 light years away from from the Maximus system. And so we're going to line that up a little bit. There we go. And we're going to head on over here, and this system needs 2 things. Obviously, the first thing it needs is a Dyson Sphere, right? Because, I mean, you know, free power. We're all about that free power. And of course, then what we want to do over here is we want to also put in the red science, the red sciencey stuff, or the red sciencey things. And so, of course, with all the red science going, that should allow us to get us another achievement. So where do we want to stop at? We probably have to stop at 4 first. Thank you. Is it 4? Nope. 4 is the gas giant. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. We like the gas giant, and as you can see, I've been here. I mean, we've been here. Oh, we've been here, mister. And I mean, you know, there's all kinds of hydrogen and stuff coming from that. That is not where I want to go. Where I just seen it. Where is it? There it is. I was gonna say I want the red planet right beside it. Yeah, get over here. Now, we're only gonna stay here for a second. Because this is part 2 of the program. So part 2 of this wonderful program is to actually have, this is where we're going to do the red science today. Yes, and as you can see, hey, we got a glowing mini sun taking care of power here. It's doing very little work. Power load's basically 0, right? It is literally sitting here just looking good. But that is not going to be for long, Mr. No way. You know, let me see. That's 40, 80, 120, 160, 2. So, you know, when you have about 400,000, when you have 400,000 hydrogen stored up and about 400,000 coal stored up, what are you doing? You're making some red science. This is way overkill, by the way. To get the achievement of 42,500 red science in an hour, I think I worked it out to be about 50, well, between 40 and 50,000 hydrogen. So I think 400,000 hydrogen, or 10 times the amount we need, is probably a little too much. But I don't care, because we're going to get it. So we're going to come back to this planet here in a little bit, because here's all our coal. You bet. we got enough stuff. We're going to make a bunch of red science. But first, this is not the one we want. Where is the planet I want? Is it number 2? I think it's number 2. That's an arid desert. Yeah, so it's number 2 we want. Let's bebop over there. Yeah, up you go, big guy. There you go. Yeah, little gas. Avoid the big gas giant planet. We don't want that. There you go. And we're going to bebop over here. We're going to start this up. So, as mentioned, 2 things have to happen in this system today. 1, Dyson Sphere. 2, red science. And on this side, boom, this is going to be our Dyson Sphere planet. So in this case, as you can see, we have about 200 megawatts running in solar panels. And of course, at the top of the planet should be all the necessary supplies we need to make this happen. Yep. Let's hope they're up here. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. So we got some boxes. Hey, them boxes have some things in them. Look at that. Yeah, we got stuff and things. I don't know if I brought enough belt. That's 12, 13,000. I don't know. I don't think I brought enough belt. I might need to go get a little more belt. We got 3,000. Yep. But it's gonna be close. It's gonna be a little close, but we're gonna crank it all up. It's gonna be great. So of course, this is where we're gonna put the Dyson Sphere planet, and then we're gonna go back right over. We're gonna go back right over here, and so we'll go back to Cura 4, and we'll make the red science over there. So 2 things happening in the system today. Let's see if we can't make something happen right now. Let's get out the blueprint book. No, actually, let's go to this view first. We need to find the empty spot of the planet, and that is going to be here by the looks of it. It's all on the day side right now, so it looks like we're going to have to bury a couple of titanium veins. I mean, no big deal. This got 25 million titanium, right? So I'm not too worried about burying a few veins to make this fit. So we got them 2 veins there. Yeah, let's do that. We'll fly down here. We'll bury them 2 veins, and then we'll try to blueprint this down. All right. Excuse me. I'm afraid you're in my way. You're just in the way, dude. No, veins bury. Bury the veins. Boop, boop, boop. Yep, gotta go. We may need you later, but not right now. And we'll run down here and grab this other one. And it can go down as well. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 9, 8, 6, 4. What's wrong? Lack of item. Are you serious? Okay. That is not what I expected. Can I make a little bit of... I really don't want to be flying around. Of course, we're on the empty side of the planet, so there's nothing on this side of the planet. I got to fly around to the other side of the planet for a minute and see if I can't make, like, 30 things. That's titanium, right? Yeah, this is all titanium. This planet's got tons of titanium. Yes, I need some iron. In fact, can I just make some, like, right now? Make some? Can you make any? You've got no way to make steel at all? Are you serious? I can't make steel in my replicator? You are so cheesy. Okay. Fine. I didn't want to make steel that way anyway. Here, listen. We'll do this for a minute because I want 30 things. And we're not going to actually be using this little space here. So you need miners. You need a miner on top of that, Max. Slamming all them machines right beside that doesn't help you at all. Do that. There we go. Hey, gotta have a little bit of adventure in the first part of the series anyway. So, I mean, you know, we're about to use a massively big blueprint to handle this. So hopefully that's going to save us a bucket load of time. So hey, if I got to take 5 minutes to make a pretty simplified bunch of steel, let's do that. You need steel. Yeah, copy paste. No, actually, you are not steel, mister. Stop that. You are this, and then you are going to be the steel. Betcha. All right, let's copy, paste, and copy, paste, and we need a power line. Excuse me, I need to run this power line down here because there's some solar panels down here that are going to help us out. Because it turns out I just happen to have 200 megawatts of power kicking around down there. Yeah, zap that up for me, would you? Thank you. So I can have some steel. Holy smokes. Yeah, do the steel things. I suppose you guys are going to be so slow, like 20 a minute. Well, actually, that's 60. I mean, it's not like the end of the world here. Let's see. What do I need? I need stone and steel. How much stone do I have on me? I have 42 stone. So right now, yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll have to squeeze this out and make do with what we got, right? So it's 342. I'm not going to get more than 10 or 12 anyway. 14. Yeah, I'll take 14. Yeah, so we're going to run out of stone anyway before we run anything else. I'll make 14 work. We can make 14 work to bury this other one. And then we're going to slap this thing down. It's going to be awesome. All right, there we go. Now, we'll travel back around here. Excuse me, I was very busy burying you when you interrupted my progress. So, if you would be so kind as to just go away. Boom, like that. Awesome. But this is going to be another problem, and that is I should probably see if we got stone. We got any stone here? Yes. Stone, where are you hiding? You're hiding back here, actually. And the reason I say that, of course, is we're about to try this blueprint, and I don't know if it's going to fit. We may have some water in the way. So let's pull out the blueprint, see what happens. Boom. Look at this thing. This thing is massive. Look at it. It's awesome. We may have to bury this one here too, right? Ooh, it's going to be something close. So we have this ore patch here. We've buried those ones. Yeah, it's going to be really close. It's going to be really close. Let's get it down here. Let's see what we're going to run into. We can probably push it all the way up to here. Is it going to fit? Nope. Where's it broken? Okay. It is broken up here because you don't like that ore patch. Okay. It doesn't like it here because of reasons. Doesn't know. It's probably got like a little water there somewhere. And we have this ore patch. We haven't run into it yet, but we're about to. Now, I could try to sneak it past this ore patch and see what this is all about. So let's do that. I wish I could get more zoom. I need more zoom. I mean, for such a big blueprint, you need more zoom. So there was like water down here somewhere. I didn't see it. Can I do that? Yeah. Excuse me for a second. Well, it didn't actually hit this. This was actually okay. But it looked like there was, I mean, pretty sure it was complaining about some sort of water pocket down here somewhere. But I don't see it. I'm not seeing this magical water pocket that I was upset with. Yes, I could see that being upset. But okay, that's fine. So we got to make a little more stone. We got to make some stone here anyway. So we'll just make a stop here. Excuse me. I need a little stone. Can you do that for me? Turn this. I'm gonna actually do this. Take these out. Okay. Plop that in there, and we'll get a little bit of stonework going on. Yeah, thanks. I don't need that. I need this. Thank you. All right. Do that. 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's fine. Listen, I need you to come out here. Do this. Do that. Do this. And we need these to be stone. Thank you very much. Copy, paste, 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 and we're gonna grab some sorters here. Grab that, and we'll slam down a little power. Thanks, box, that you're in my way. Awesome. And do that, and that should be a bucket load of stone. Are you making me? Yes, making me the things. In fact, you know what? While I go grab some steel, you do that, because the steel's right here. Excuse me. You got 300 steel for me? Yeah, well, pretty close. This will be more than enough steel to hopefully make enough foundations to bury the rest of this stuff. And we'll come back over here. How you guys doing with this? All right. Excuse me. Yep. I'll take some of that. Take that. Take this. Do this. Click that. Yeah, can I have some more of that? Awesome. Yeah, make me some foundations, would you? And while it's making foundations, let's see if I can't... Okay, first we're upside down. That's really going to confuse me. Now, all right, so got to try and find... so we got these 2 titanium veins there. I really don't want to kill that one. I'd rather kill this one titanium vein over here, but I noticed that we have this lake here, but I think it's above the line. I think that's above the parallel line. We do have a fire ice vein I got to watch out for down here. All right. Well, you know what? I guess the best way to do this is we'll take another round of stone here for a second. We'll make this en route and then see what we come up with, right? So do this. Can you make me? Yeah, make me all the foundation, dude. Make me all that foundation. Okay, so let's run down here just a little bit. All right, let's stop here because something tells me, and we'll stop with the cheating light for a minute so I can see what's going on. I'm surprised the light was still working because usually when you zoom out on the planet, it turns the light off. So let's now get ready to do this. Blueprint, big blueprint. Do the thing. There we go. Okay, so we know where is that silly? Is this it? No. Is that it? No. Okay. Well, we're gonna try and squeeze this in here somewhere. Now we know that was going to be a problem. I'm trying to avoid this here as much as possible. All right. Well, let's come right up to the edge of it. I would think that right there's now that's going to get ugly. All right. So yes, it is upset. It is upset with that mineral deposit. Okay. Cool. And that's it? Oh, okay, so it's also upset with these two mineral deposits up there. Okay, so if I flash out of this and flash out of that, mineral deposits are bad. Okay, so we will do that. I'm a little worried about this fire ice, but if I have to, I'll modify the design a little bit in later to take care of that. So let's take care of some foundation. No, I want you. Let's try to do this really like on the cheap, right? Because we got to bury more veins than this. Goodbye. Oh, of course I missed one. All right, so that takes care of that one. Now let's fly up, and we'll come up here, and we know there's two up here that we got to take care of. So here is our. Is this the line? Yes, it is. This is the line up north. So this is going to be the two right here. And again, this planet has over 25 million titanium, so I'm not worried about burying these ore deposits. So that'll do. And you as well. Now, believe it or not, them two actually shouldn't hurt me because they're above the line, right? So this is a separator line, a build separator line, and of course the blueprint doesn't go above that. So now we should be able to try this blueprint out and see what happens. I'm just coming back down here, only because I know we still have that water problem, and I just don't know what to expect of it, right? So we're gonna see what happens. All right, here we go. One blueprint for all the monies. Let's do the thing. Okay, so we're going to bring this all the way over here, yeah. And we're going to park you right up here as close as we can to that. And yes! Look at that! Awesome sauce! I mean, that's cool. I mean, this is really cool, right? Now, that's how you blueprint a planet, people. Yeah, do that. Okay, so let's run up here to the boxes because this is what the boxes are for up here. Of course, we got to do that. So we are going to need the boxes of the things. Let's start. Well, let's take all those. Now belts, I'm not going to worry about so much, but the rest of this I'm going to need, right? So we're going to need these, and that. So belt's going to be the one thing I'll have to come back for, but everything else should. Oh, that's really cool. Look at this. When you're looking at it from the backside, that's awesome. that's cool. Okay, so let's start the magic. Robots activated. Do the things. Yes, do the activation of the things. Let's build the things. You betcha. I got miners on me, right? Yes, I got 25 miners on me. So we're gonna kind of work our way around here for a while. I mean, because there's 17,000 things to put down, right? You know, what happens when you put down 17,000 things? It's crazy. I know. Yeah, it's crazy. But I mean, the other thing is that I'm pretty sure I got to fill these all with drones, right? I got to fill these all with drones, and I don't know if I brought the drones with me. I will be honest. I dragged a lot of stuff to this planet. So, you know, we have all the building stuff. I just don't know if I have all the extra stuff, like the drones and the things that you need, right? So, anyway. The reason, of course, that you know, I'm kind of hanging out here at the edge is because I want to start getting miners down while the drones are busy doing that, right? Because we actually are going to need some of the resources on this planet to do the work. Even with, I mean, there's like no copper here at all, right? None. I think this planet has like, you know, 200,000 copper or something silly like that, right? So we're just going to do that. Now, obviously, there's no power running to any of this until we get down to the bottom, and I haven't even done the other blueprint yet. Oh no, that's coming. Yeah, that's the thing that's happening. Yeah, let's just keep working our way down here, dude. Yep, keep working your way down here. Yep, that's right. Keep putting down all the things, all the things. Yes. I must admit, this whole putting a blueprint down for an entire planet, man, this is gonna save me time. This is awesome. Yep. Okay, so we got all that down, right? Yes. You know what? Let's even try to hook this in now and watch it blow up. Yeah, like this is probably not going to be healthy at all, but I don't care. You know, because hey, I always like a little excitement, and sure, we'll just start throwing some power poles in and just see how badly it chokes on that solar power when it needs. I think it needs like well, it needs like 900 megawatts, right? So, and those solar panels are barely not even getting to 200 most of the time. So we're gonna have to put our power up top, make sure that gets all up and running. And I got a big blueprint for that too. Oh yeah, we're definitely doing that. But we got to make sure this all gets down here first. Yeah. Okay, is this all it for these guys? Okay, I think so. Let's move on to the next row then. Do that. All right, yep, get all this down. Boy, it's a good thing we're using antimatter for fuel, because I would never be able to power all these drones. And here we come into the chemical factory zone. Yep, that's great. Because there's about 94 chemical factories it's got to put down for that. And then we got to do I got to do another run on this, right? I got to do another run on this because then we need all the belt down, right? This was just to handle all the material. See, it's getting down there, right? It's not, you know, it's slowly, the counter is slowly coming down. I mean, you got to remember, 13,000 of this counter is belt, right? So, you know, we're actually doing pretty good. So we got that all down. We're now moving on to the next section. Yep, looks good. Now we come back up here probably. Let's finish off the chemical plants. Nice. Go. Oh, no, you missed one, dude. Dude, you missed one. Guys, come on now, wake up. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And of course, all the sorters that you need for this, right? So, you know, I mean, I'm plopping these things down, but these all have to come with sorters too. So, you know, it isn't just magically beaming stuff into this stuff. We gotta put all these belts down. Yes, do this. Okay. Go. Yep. This one down over here. It's good. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Yep. Okay, so that takes care of all my my processor parts. All right. Yep. And now here, of course, is orange chips. Excellent. And this is going to be. Oh, there's the rocket build right there. The little mini rocket build. The 6 rockets. Awesome. This now we can get up here. I'm actually going to start, when I swing up here, I'm actually going to pick up belt on my next maneuver up here, just so, because our inventory should be looking good. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we have a fair amount of space here now, so we can start carrying belt around with us, so we can actually start getting the belt down as well. There we go. Yep. Okay, so we're going to swing up here just a little bit. Don't panic, robots. We're going to be right back. Let's grab a little bit of this belt, start working it around. Boop. All right. Well, that's pretty close. Yeah, robots. There we go. All right, let's do this, robots. So how are we doing so far? The robots and the things, they're getting it all down. I mean, it is pretty cool. So, yeah, we're about halfway around. Now, we do have to go back to replace belts on the other half. And now that they're actually doing belts, it's going to be a little slower for them because they got to do the machines and the belts at the same time, right? So, yep, it is what it is. But of course, while they're doing that, oh, yeah, that's right. You guys start bringing resources because even though I don't have drones for this planet, all the primary towers are of course going to start delivering their stuff. This of course is magnetic rings and things. There we go. All right. While we're doing that, let's have a look at the panel of achievements. So as mentioned, I don't know if this is showing me on what I accomplished last. Nah, it doesn't really. That's too bad. But there is the electromagnetic matrix and green power. So both of these have been achieved, 43,200 per hour. The green power, I didn't have to build a separate planet for that because we now have what, 5-6 Dyson Spheres. Each of those planets and the amount of motors it takes to run each of those planets adds up to 43,200. So that's awesome, right? But the blue science, of course, as mentioned, was the first one we did, which is the planet we started on here at the beginning of the stream. And of course, there's our 43,200 of the blue ones. And of course, we'll be doing the red ones after this to get that achievement in. Yeah, see, these guys are really slow when they got to do all the belts, right? It's killing me. You guys you're choking me, man. You're choking me. Listen, get all that belting down because we got a lot of planet to do here, right? All right, so let's swing back this way. I want to at least get all the machines down so they can focus on belts. I don't want them going to the left. We'll go back that way afterwards. I want them to keep focusing on machines. Get all the machines down, then I can focus on the belts. There you go. All right, I'll put you down here for a second, too. I don't mind the flying, but sometimes, you know, like when you're working in a smaller area, like the flying is a little hard to control times. I'm like, yeah, just walk around on the ground, dude, because I can make this work. You know, my left hand, it only does so much at one time. And, you know, when you're flying around, sometimes it is a little quirky to deal with. So here comes our 20 warp core generators, as I like to call them. Of course, those are particle colliders, but I mean, they look like warp cores when they're running, so they're awesome. But there they come. There's actually only 18 required, not 20 for that. That's good. Here's our rocket fuel. Very good. We like that. You've seen the rocket fuel because you got to have that to build them rockets to make sure that we're building that sphere. Very good. Yep. That's it, guys. Keep going. In fact, we're at the very edge of the things, dude. Let's go, robots. You know, we're at the very edge of the blueprinting stuff, so we can start working back the other way and get the belts. That, I mean, okay, that is really cool. That is so cool that you can see right through the planet and what it is that they're building on the other side. I mean, that is really, I mean, that is awesome. Hey, you know, little things entertain me like that, right? So, all right, there we go. Yep, you can do you, get all the belts down this, and now I can actually start walking back towards the other side, right? All right, so that takes care of all that. All of this, we'll work our way up here. All right, down you go, big guy. All right, now we can actually start working our way back, putting all the belt in, and getting that all set up, and then we'll take the other blueprint. Now, the second blueprint is for all the power needs. So, of course, at the top of the planet here, we're going to put down the rocket launchers. We're going to put down the necessary pew-pew guns. You know, solar sail, why can I not remember that word? The rail guns, yes. You know, Schwarzenegger, rail guns. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it was an awesome movie anyway. It had to do with rail guns anyway. I remember the actors were really hot. But anyway, nevertheless, there we go. That takes care of that. Let's get some belt down and a power pole. Why are we missing a power pole? That's right. These are powered, but I'm sure they're losing their minds. What are we at power? Well, at least one thing about solar power is it doesn't quit, right? So even though this is only at 30%, them solar panels are not going to quit, mister, and they are going to keep going until they fill all these towers up. Betcha. We may not have any drones in these towers, but we got drones made, and we'll go pick them up and fill all these towers up. Meanwhile, of course, we do have 5 other planets with rockets and stuff ready to go. So that's why when we do the top of this thing, you're going to start to see it build a Dyson Sphere right away while we finish this one up, because you know, we've got them other planets sitting on standby waiting to deliver their stuff to this planet. I mean, that is the whole point of all 64 systems having the ability to make their own Dyson Spheres, because, you know, they can contribute forward what it is they've got. So that's what we're going to be doing. And so we'll get the rest of this belt down, and then we'll run up top, slam down. Are you guys almost done this one? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt you there. Yep, okay, so let's move on to... Yep, come on, dude. I'll let you fly up here a little bit. There. We're going to be putting this blueprint down here next. This, of course, is at the top of the planet. It's going to put down ray receivers, pew-pew guns, our rocket launchers. This is the tower, of course, that's going to call everything in. And then, of course, we also have some fusion power plants, because we usually bootstrap the planet until it gets its Dyson Sphere up and running good enough to actually power itself. And, of course, that's what will happen there. Okay. You guys are doing really good. In fact, you know what? Let's actually do that now. We'll be right back. Just hang out for a second. Okay, this is actually a really cool blueprint to do too. I may need to get rid of this. I just noticed that. Excuse me. 2 is what I have, huh? All right. Well, we'll come back down here for a minute. Listen, you guys can keep putting down belts and stuff while I grab some more steel and things. Yeah, do that, would you? Let me grab some more steel here. 2. Holy smokes. Whatever. Grab that. We'll fly down here. Grab a little stone. Yep. Okay. Yep. Grab that. Okay. And, you know, it's really bad because I have a planet that literally has like 40,000, 50,000 of these made already. And I have to go, yeah. Just make that. Just do that for a minute. Okay, so now let's go up top. We'll be right back down here. We're gonna fix this all up here in a second. But this blueprint here, this is actually really cool, and we got to get rid of this. I'm pretty sure that fire ice vein is gonna have to go. But let me bring out the blueprint anyway, and we'll see. All right. This blueprint is actually really cool. Boop. And yes, look at that. See that fire ice vein is going to be right in the way. Can I swing this around here to get that? No, not going to happen. All right, so let's get rid of the fire ice vein, and then I'll actually put the blueprint down, and we should be all right. What I'll probably do after, I mean, this is a fire ice vein. This is, you know, we don't want to bury this. So what I'll do is I'll probably get the blueprint down, and now that's going to have to go. You know, you and I both know this water can't stay, right? Because that's just going to be a lot of trouble. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Okay, you're all gone. Any other troublemakers up here? I don't think so. I think we're okay. Let's put this blueprint down. Let's see what happens. All right, so grab this. Get that out of your hand. All right, there we go. Sure. Boop. There we go. And boop. All right. You did it. Yes. Awesome. So grab this box. Grab everything out of this box. Do that. And that should now make them run around up here and do that. And what I want them to do is I actually want them to set up this tower down here, because then I can configure the tower to get the stuff coming in right away. Yep, do that for me, dude. Awesome. Now, tower. Yes, local demand. You're going to actually local demand, and you're just going to standard supply right now. You're not going to supply anything. Yeah, remote demand. You're going to local supply them warpers. Yes, dude. Yep. You're okay, dude. take the box away. All right, there we go. So you're going to local demand, but we're actually going to remote demand some of this so we can get these launching. There we go. How you guys doing up here? Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I'm not moving around fast enough. Do I have the... I don't even have the Dyson Sphere done out here yet. Dyson shell layer. Yep, sure. That's a thing. Dyson shell, Dyson swarm. Let's get the swarms up and running. We'll do that. We'll get this guy moved over here. I'm sure I had that done already. Hey, but you know what? That's fine. It turns out I gotta let the guys put down another 5,000 built yet, so I guess that's gonna be a thing. So what? How many do we have here? One. Are you all just set to 1 at the moment? I think you are. Yeah. All right. That's fine. We will do that here in a second, and at least get these guys launching so as they can start to generate power on their own, and then we can actually take care of that. This. Now, these generators, we don't want this many, so I'm going to take those away. Yep. And I'll let you guys build that up out here. Okay, cool. So I think that takes care of all this up top, right? Pretty sure it does. Do you even have the fuel in here? Yes, you do have the fuel here. Here, give me a couple of these, would you? Here, bootstrap this thing. Where's the fuel? Boom. Yeah, that's right. Fuel up. Do all the fueling of the things. Now, you're going to be blinking like crazy because you haven't got an orbit yet. So, Dyson shell, Dyson orbit. Yeah, do that. At least if some of you are doing that. What is this orbit? I have no idea what this orbit is. Sure. We'll add that as the second orbit. That works for me. Create it. Done. So now I'll worry about the shell afterwards. We'll just get the pew pew guns up and running. So you're 1. You can be 2. You can be 1. And what do you got? 1, 2. Well, you're a 2. Yeah, it actually works out good because that other one's a 1. What are you at? You are a 1. You can be a 2. You're set to a 1. What are you guys doing? You're set to 1. We'll set you to 2. We'll set you to 1. And what are you guys doing? You look like a 1. You also look like a 1. That's very unfair. That deserves to be a 2 then. What can I tell you? And you know what? We're going to set these to 2s because I'll bet you this guy's a 1. You betcha. Okay, so that at least starts to get power coming in. It's not a lot of power, I'm sure. Hey, you know, at least a little power goes a long way, right? So we have 153 megawatts being generated. I mean, what's this got to say? 5 megawatts. Well, you know what? It's 5 more than I just had. So we're going to run that. Now, as for the Dyson Sphere itself, 1 shell layer. Delete that. Add a new layer. No. Orbit radius. Very tiny. Why do you have to be so crooked? 89, 90. 90. No. Do this. 89, 90. There we go. Just do that. All right, there we go. Create that. And in this... Okay, I guess I'm going to run this one sideways. Totally different. Why not? And again, we're not looking for fancy here. We're just looking to get stuff done here, right? So we're going to do this. And this will at least get the rockets launching and get that started. So that's always a good deal. There we go. Because again, this is only there's only 7 rocket launchers here, I think. So we're not launching a lot of rockets at a time. That isn't the whole point. The whole point, of course, is that we're just trying to get everybody a sphere. And you know, when you're trying to get everybody this sphere, okay, this is much harder than I expected. Nope. Because with this being sideways, this isn't going easy at all. But it will be different. It will definitely be be different. Do that. Listen, I need you to turn it. Turn the sphere for me, would you? There we go. Do this, do that, do this. I'm just going to worry about getting the center done for now, and then I'll come back out here once we got more blueprinting done. Do that. All right. So, there. Oh, no, oh, yeah, no, yes, no, yes. Yes, yes, do that. Awesome. Yeah, do that, and some of that too. All right, there we go. And this goes with that. Gee whiz. Look, I just need you to turn. I need you to turn this. I need you to turn it. Ugh. Yeah. This is what happens when you go off, when you don't make them standard. Okay, so this is actually going to get another pattern though. I want to try this pattern out. So this will do the things. This will also allow the sails out there, of course, to start filling in. Permanent power, we like that. Yeah, since you want to keep going around and around, dude. There you go. That will start us off. That will start things off, and you know we can start getting things down. Now let's get down there. This gives them something to shoot at, right? You guys are shooting. No, you don't appear to be shooting. That's because you have no rockets. Why do you not have rockets? Because I have it turned off. Here. No. Take this. Turn that on. We want rockets. Pew-pewing. Pew-pew the rockets into the air, please. Are you gonna do that now? No. Why not? Oh, because you're because it's going the other way. Okay, there go the rockets. We're good. All right, let's get down here and finish these 5,000 belt off. Holy smokes. All right. Robots. Continue doing the things. Now, so that will now start getting robots and stuff, or start getting the rockets and things into the air. It's going to start making the Dyson Sphere. All that's good. While this will, of course, come up to speed eventually, is what's going to happen. The factory down here, of course, all these factories produce the same thing. They produce 50 rockets a minute and 500 solar sails a minute. Again, I know, not groundbreaking stuff, right? You know, there's all kinds of videos out there of people making 10,000. Well, even I do. Even I have 10, 20,000 solar sails a minute videos and all that crazy stuff. And that is not the purpose of these planets. The purpose of these planets is simple. They're each going to contribute to themselves, and that's what makes all the magic happen right there. So, yep, keep doing the things. Keep putting them belts down, dude, because we got a lot of stuff to keep moving around here. How we doing? We're down to 4,000 belts. Yes. Whew. There we go. No. Come finish these ones up here, because they're making copper, but they need to put the copper away, and you need to turn the towers on to do that. There we go. Now you can come down here and you can do some of this belting. It's much better. But I must admit that planetary blueprint, that worked out pretty snazzy. I mean, that was really cool. That's for sure. So this, of course, I've been saving. I actually have another planet ready to go in another system, but I didn't want to do that until I did this one on live stream first, because I wanted my reaction to be naturally surprised. I didn't want to do that other system for the video first, because then doing this live would mean that nobody would get to see my true reaction. Well, I mean, you'd still get a reaction because I still think it's cool, but you know, this way, you know, it was the first time I ever actually did like a fairly major planetary blueprint, which actually worked out really cool. And again, this blueprint was designed to work on the barren part of the planet, which again has worked out pretty good. It didn't help that I forgot foundation. Yes. All right. So we had to take an extra, 5 so minutes to divert that. But we only had to bury what, I think 5 veins, and almost all of them are titanium, and of course there's like 25 million titanium on this planet, so I'm not worried about that. I am going to focus on that one fire, those 2 fire ice veins that I have buried. I'm going to try to unbury those. In fact, I would expect I'm going to have to do something with the one up north because my chemical plants here need them. Now, yes, the chemical plants will get fire ice off planet, no problem. But I was going to say, we're not done yet. I know we got a little more to go. I was pointing out here, this is, yeah, so these are designed to get fire ice off planet, but I'd rather they don't unless they need to, right? So in this case, I will try and unbury that fire ice up top, and probably that one that's down here as well once we get these all set up. Yep, turn this way a little bit, dude. There you go. And my green chips, the one that we missed out on the last episode there, the green chips there, the only trick to them is the fact that you get to see extra drones flying around. Because the green chips here are on the far end, you get to see a lot of back and forth with drones. That actually worked out really good. I must have got pretty happy about that. So we'll go with that, that's for sure. There, yeah, do the green chips up. And again, I wish the blueprint would also distribute the drones in them, right? It's great that I'm glad it remembers all the settings. That's awesome. But it just doesn't remember to place the drones in them, because now I got to go run around here and put all these drones in for this to work, which is a little bit of a bummer. But that's all right. We'll make that happen here in a bit, because we got another thing to do, and that is going to be are we at a? Oh, we're at a belt. Uh-oh. So how short are we? 615. I knew we were going to run out of belt. Knew it. I just knew it. It is what it is, right? All right. So here's where the fire ice vein is. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to uncover. Well, you know what? We got to go back to Planet Max now, because I don't think I got any belt left here. Nope, I don't. We got nothing in the boxes except for a few solar panels. The boxes are empty. And that's fine. That's. I mean, when I was gathering this stuff, I wasn't quite sure if I had enough belt with me, but I was pretty sure I had everything else. So everything else is down except for 600 belts. We'll fly back here. We'll go grab some belts. You know, do all the things, and at the same time, I think we'll grab a bunch of drones, because that's another thing we need. I'm also probably going to have to just do a stock up for the red science. So we'll check to make sure that we have enough labs for that. Yep, we'll be right back. Maximus, there we are. And warp away. But overall, pretty happy. That's how you put down one planet worth of doing a Dyson Sphere. And that is now, well, I mean, this is our, what, 5th one? So there's now 59 to go. Right? And with that blueprint, I hope to actually put down at least a couple every day. Now, I do have another build coming up besides the science build, and obviously, to put to do a massive drop down like that, you got to have a certain amount of stuff, right? Like you got to have 50. I think it's. Whoop, my bad. Slow down. My left hand wasn't working right on that. I'm going to blame my left hand on everything. Well, okay. My left hand kind of did mess up because it didn't give me stop. But we'll do it this way. There we go. Come in. Come here. Come close. All right. So that's not the one we want. We want this one over here. Yeah. Come on. We got all kinds of planets here. I know it's a very crowded area with all these planets. All right, there we go. So yes, get down here for a second. Totally messed up what I was talking about. That's all right. I'm sure it will come to me here in a minute anyway. But we need to first stock up. Oh, right. Science and another planet. So I actually have been designing a supply planet, a Dyson Sphere supply planet, which actually every 15 minutes will supply the entire necessity to drop a Dyson Sphere in a system. Is the way I've designed it, and it's. I mean, that's really cool, right? So that way, I should be able to go to a system every 15 minutes, plop down a Dyson Sphere, and it will then build it. It will just build the Dyson Sphere, right? And I'm hoping that way I can crank out between 5 and I should be able to pump out like at least 15 a week, right? So over the next 3 weeks, that would pump out 64, well, some 15, 30, 45. We'll see. Maybe we'll even try for 20 a week. So what do I need here? I need a lot of labs. You need 200 labs, dude. That's 200 labs. Thank you. You need a bunch more belts. I know that. Belts are over here. Move the box out of your way because you can't see. Oh, I hate that little trap. I fall in there all the time. Take all that belt, would you? Okay, now you need. How many machines you got? You got 106. You're probably going to need another 100 or so. Let me actually have a look here on the numbers. What do I need here for this Red Signs build? I need a bucket load of smelters. Okay, that's fine. And hydrogen is hydrogen. I already have that. I don't actually need to make anything for that. I just need to make a bunch of smelters for this. All right, so that's cool. Turns out I have 150 smelters. 150 is basically all I should need, so that should be okay. Now, yep, you need this box because you're going to need a bunch of these, dude, because you literally blew through all of them. And of course, as I've mentioned in previous streams and such, why am I only taking half stacks? That's because in this in DSP we can't filter boxes. So this is a shared box. You can see here this is a shared box between Mark IIs and Mark IIIs. I don't want Mark IIs filling up the box, right? I want this box to be mostly Mark IIIs, but you need to have one spot of Mark IIs in here to share between these factories to make Mark IIIs. And so what we do is instead, since we don't have filters, I stack all the spots and then just take half at a time. And then of course that allows us to use most of the box for one type of sorter and not the other. You can mix boxes like that all the time. So like here's another example, right? Where it's mixing Mark I and Mark II belt to then make Mark III belt. As long as you don't empty out a slot, right? So if I do this, notice what it does. It tries to put some stuff in right away. But if I take this one here, it's probably going to try and shove Mark II belt in there, and I don't want that. I want them to be Mark Is, right? So yeah, it's just one of them little tricks you can do to kind of help. Hey, there's something we need. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Probably 1,600 is probably way too many. But there's another thing I need. We need rocket ships. Rockets, red glaring ships. Yeah. You need to make those, Max. Turns out, though, engines aren't the problem. I have bucket loads of engines. Yeah, that's right. In fact, let's do this for a minute. Let me put these drones back for a second. Yep. Come over here for a second. Here, put them drones away. No, you can keep making drones. You keep doing that. I'm going to use the room to make some bigger ships here. So let's see. I probably want. I got 12 towers, each 120 ships, but I only do 5, so that's 60, and I got 26, so that's 40. So I need, say, we'll do 100 engines. Yep, that's fine. 100 engines. So of course I have like literally. You need a lot of engines. It turns out you need a lot of engines to do gas giant towers, right? Because you got to have the engines to put on the gas giant towers. So that's what this is for. So, all right, do that. We'll just go with the 100. That'll be 50. And let's see. I gotta have a look at my list here. So the list says we need a bunch of this down here. like so. How many of them am I going to need? If I'm doing 50, that's 500 and 500. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you need 500 chips. There, 200, 400, and 500. So, make me 50 of these, please. Yep. Now, it doesn't matter, that's going to be about 2 minutes, because now we're going to grab my drones. Yep. Excuse me. Drones, come with me. Yeah, that should be fine. Now, so we have the drones, we have the bigger ships being made. I got enough stuff. Let's go do some red sciencey things. Take off, do the things. Oh, do I have enough boxes? Just hold on a second. I gotta check one more thing. You need a lot of boxes, it turns out. I'll bet you I have 46, but you know what? I think I'm gonna take another 50 just in case. Let's just be super safe on that. 50 more boxes. And you'll see why when we go to do it. 50 more boxes. Yeah. There we go. And probably power poles too, dude. Because like you literally used all your power poles doing things. We still do have 200 power poles. But you know what? Whatever. We're going to take power poles anyway. Alright, let's go. Now, in this case, are we good? Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Now, Kappa, yep, here we go. Doing it the old-fashioned way. Line of sight. Okay, so this will put us back over here. We're going to put down the 600 belt. We'll put down the 600 belt, but we won't do the drones until towards the end, just to kind of wrap things up. We're going to do the red science next, because red science is awesome. And so we'll get the belt down just so as the basics can get done and start to kind of get stored up, so as you can, you know, so we can get a kind of stash going on, right? And that will set that up, and then we'll actually do that 800 red science a minute. Get that up and running, yeah. Yeah, because that's what you do in warp speed. You do a lot of up and running. Something tells me I've missed my planet. Because you're 4, you're 2. There we go. I was gonna say that was way too weird. There was something not accurately right. How are you doing out there? Oh yeah, look, see, we got a sphere happening. That I love being able to do that. Just flying into a system and then just boom, drop a sphere. It's awesome. I mean, that's the way it should be. Just saying. Do I really want to use a warper for this? Okay. Alright, let's do this. Get into the planet. There we go. Why are you upside down, dude? Okay. So, where were we with the 615 things? Okay, we're that way, are we? And we'll run down. Oh, yeah. You're definitely missing belt, dude. You definitely need belt. All right, there you go. See, look, I mean, we got raw resources coming in here at the moment, and we want them raw resources, of course, to start at least, even if there isn't drones in here, then at least they're building up in here. Though I am very surprised you don't have power. You should have power. Yes, okay, I realize we're still kind of short on power. How short are we on power? We can't be that short. Oh, I did not hook up the top. That's why. Here, just a second. We're gonna fix that. Do that. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say we literally have a power plant at the top of this planet. Boom. Do that. Yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. Boom. Make power. Do things. Awesome sauce. Let's get these last 175 built down, and then let's go make some red science. Excellent. Do the stuff. Do whatever it is I need you to do. There you go. Excellent. All right. So with that, I'm going to drop a few things off in the boxes up here, and then we're going to fly over to Kara 4 and get our red science up and running. So we don't need all the drones. We'll come back to them. I do need to keep a couple of them. We'll keep the spaceships. Do I need these? Well, yes, I sort of do, because we want to. I mean, the whole purpose of having a Dyson Sphere in your system is to get free power. So we want to do that with the. We definitely want to do that. But I should also bring along these over here. I do have. Where's my power plants? Right here. Just sort that, dude. I'm pretty sure I took some of them back, right? Yeah, that's the thermal power plants. Those are the junky power plants. Couldn't care less about them. Did I not? Did the robots put them back down? No. See, I even took some. I took some on purpose. In fact, I'm going to take some more on purpose. Okay, do that. Because it doesn't look like you guys need them anyway. Looks like you guys are running more than enough power here at the moment. Yeah, we're at 480 and climbing. Now, this build, by the way, does run at about 880 megawatts. So that is not enough yet. But, I mean, the sphere is just getting built, right? So, I mean, as it keeps building out, and we're not running any drones in here yet. So the nice part is that power isn't really going anywhere yet. You look like you're short on power. You're a little short on power. There we go. Yep. Just do the power things. All right, so let's go off and do some red science. And, of course, once we get the red science up and running, we'll come back and then put in the drones for all of this. Because by then, all of this basic material, the raw material, will be backed up. And then should be good to go. We'll put down some extra miners and stuff, and that should be good, too. All right. Red science, here we go. We'll be back. So you're planet 2. Where is planet 4? There's 1, 3, 4. There we go. Turn around like this, and we'll just zap right on over there. Yep. Keep it on target. Keep it on target. There we go. That'll do. Excellent. Science. Yeah. Now, same deal here. The way I have this worked out is I try to find a nice spot, if I can say that, a nice spot for science. Right? I don't know if you can find a nice spot for science. Is that water? I think that is water. I think that's like one of the few. Oh no, is that like water? Or is it like ice water? Because it's supposed to be like ice everywhere, right? But if there's actually like a little bit of water on this planet, I don't want. Wow, that's really glassy. That's pretty cool. So what we want to do is, of course, we're trying to find an area. We want an area here of like of landing size, right? And let's just kind of see where the lines are on the planet here at the moment. So is this the equator? It is. Let's see. West, east. Yeah, so this is the equator, right? Zoom out here, dude. Yes. Okay. So this is the equator, and you need a belt just to kind of look at that. Well, that's not the equator. This is. There we go. Now what we need to do is we need to find the surface area that's big enough to hold this design. Was it over here I was going to put it? I mean, it could be. But this looks more like what I had planned. I'm going to go with here where I'm standing right now. All right, so let's bring up the blueprint book. Blueprint things. Yes. So this is going to be the left side. Yes. In fact, I'm going to do the number 2 first. Number 2 left side. Because this will definitely allow me to gauge out where it's got to go. Okay, so you're going to be really cranky if I go that high. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Will you do it there? Awesome. So we're going to blank that out for a second. And then I need number 1. Okay, so it's going to be a little hard to squeezy that in. Right about there somewhere. Awesome. Let's get these this side down first. Excellent. And then I'll spend a little time here hooking up the belts. Now, we have 200 labs here, and right now that's enough. In fact, for red science to do 800 a minute, I only need 80 labs. So this should be actually more than enough to do this. Yeah, come on, robots. Get these labs down. We got things to do. We got another whole side to put in, and then I got to put the towers in. There we go. Do some lab things. Yes. Now, is this going to be smart enough to do this? If I do this and then do that, yes, that's what I was hoping for. And now if I just go copy and then go paste, right? You'll be smart enough to do that too? Yes. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I was going to say, listen, I don't want to have to redo 200 of these labs, right? So as long as you're really smart enough to do this paste action, I am all for it. There we go. Yep, let's run over here. We'll get these ones down. Start pasting them in. All right, here we go. Paste, and paste. That's all them. And now on this side, same deal. Okay, so that is the left side, and now for the right side. So, okay, let us do this. Again, it's probably easier if I do number 2 first. We're going to want this one to be kind of really lined up with this one. Thanks, Zoom, for not helping me. But okay. Let's see. That third line is going to be right on, which is really hard to make out at the moment, but that third line is going to be right on that. It's right there. All right, so we're going to go all the way up here until... And I know you keep trying to slide one to the left, but I'm not going to let you. Oh, no. Don't do that. All right, you can do that. Now what are you upset about? Colliding with another object. Oh, are you? Well, you shouldn't be. You should be perfectly fine, mister. What object are you colliding with? Yeah. Stop pretending to collide with things. Meanwhile, let's get that other one down. One. And again, we're going to want to plot this right in on the edge of these. Something like that. Very good. And yeah, they're lined up. Look at that. See, my eyes aren't that well. My eyes are terrible. But hey, I got a really good shot on that one. I mean, look at that. I am lined right up on that sucker. Yeah, betcha. That's right. I might be blind, but I can still see. Minority Report, Tom Cruise. Blind guy, right? Okay, so let's get this down here, so I can paste these in. Okay, paste. Do all the things, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing this around. Oh no, thanks, left hand. You know what I wanted to do. And yes, that one is on the left hand. That one is not on me. There's definitely a left hand on one. Okay, get down over here. Get these pasted down. All right. 3, 4, and 5. Oh, come on now. There we are. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You betcha. All right, now, as you can see, we have a bare spot here in the middle. That's a thing. So we're going to take this big tower, stick it right here. Boom. Okay, and one side is going to say hydrogen, and the other side is going to say graphite. Is that graphene or graphite? Yeah, it's graphite. All right. We're not remote anything. We're gonna local demand this because it turns out I got a whole bunch of it stored up top, and we're gonna turn that on here in a second. We're also gonna local demand that when it's ready to go. We're gonna slap in 50 drones here. In fact, I don't think it really matters what I do here. I think it will only hold what it can. Yeah, I don't want 100 drones though. Nope. 50's fine. And we don't need any of the long stuff, but we do need that to be that. And we need to plug this stuff in here. So take this, and this side is going to be the hydrogen, and this side will be the graphite. And we'll do the same thing over here. You can be the hydrogen, you can be the graphite. All right. So let's get the hydrogen running down here first. Actually, we need to get a little power running here first. But it turns out, sun power, you betcha. Yes, sun power, yeah. Who needs a little power? We do. We got sun power. Well, come on, I gotta have a little fun here once in a while. And I mean sun power. I mean, who messes with that? In fact, I think you can get these close enough to actually feed each other with just sorters, right? That is a thing. Yes, it is. Awesome. That's right. We are generating 5 gigawatts of the things. Betcha. Gotta like another thing down. It's all good. All right, so I now need to turn these lines around. I mean, these lines look awesome going this way. Oh, no, don't do that. Boy, it's a good thing they put that big red X on there nowadays, don't they? So we're just going to set these to store for now. We're going to still demand these, of course. But we are going to local supply that. And we're going to local supply that out of another box here shortly. We got to take these lines. How full is my inventory? Really full. It's going to hate this, but we're going to do it anyway. So we're going to do that, and that. We'll shove this in here. And now, let's take these lines and go in reverse. Yup, do that. And we'll do this one in here. And this one's going to come over this way. Because when you have 400,000 hydrogen just sitting here, it shouldn't be a problem. And I got to reverse these belts here too. Kill this, that. All right, and we'll hook these belts in. Yep, thank you. Oh, thanks, autosave. I was gonna say, listen, don't you dare crash on me now. Yep, empty all the things. Yep, do that. Do this, and here we'll even shove a few extra in here. Do this down here like so, and we'll shove this one here down this way. There. Now that takes care of the hydrogen side of things. We got lots of power here. I'm not worried about power, and I have more suns on me, so we'll definitely come back up here in a second, and we'll put that all together. Now, power poles, do the power pole things, do this, do that. Now that's going to connect you all the way down this way. Then I got to put a power pole down here, like right about there somewhere. Now, as you can see, it is storing these middle boxes, which will fill 4 lanes at a time, which will feed all of that. Now we need this. This is the thing that we need over here. Now, again, I got to reverse these lines, and then but before we do that, let's get that factory set up. So let's see where we're gonna put that. We got that there. We can probably do the factory over here, I guess. Sure, works for me. Now, just to help out a little bit, there we go. Let's turn on some lights, camera action. Let's lay down a whole bunch of stuff. So we have a blueprint for that. Well, not for a full-size one. This requires, I think it's 100. some crazy number. What's the crazy number I need? It is, let's say 60. At least 60. I gotta have at least 60. All right, so we got some frozen water. Okay, that's fine. You're my hydrogen. I mean, I could build it here close to this, and then it doesn't have to travel so far. Okay, well, let's do it that way. It's a little skinny here, but we'll do it this way. All right, let's go do that. Where is that at? Yep, it's right down here. There you go. Do the things, robots. That's the wrong direction, robots, but we'll fix that momentarily. Sure. Okay. And we'll, I mean, I could just delete the blueprint and turn it around, but what? That's too much work. So let's do that. We'll do that. We'll do this. Now, you guys have all got to change over to this. And we'll copy, paste. Now, let's just test this to make sure I've got that set up right. Do that. Use now, and yes, that looks good. Right. All right, that's good. So that's 4. 4 into 60 is 15. Yes. So 15, 30, 45, 60. This. And we'll do that. 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. All right. And then we'll do this. And then, luckily that fit right in there really nice. That actually works out really well. Let's do this. And now we'll use that. And now we don't want just 60. I mean, we got 400,000 hydrogen here, right? So we want to kind of have this running as fast as possible. So we're gonna plop some down, right? Bet. 1, 2, 3. I think that's probably almost the max I can go anyway. You know what? It doesn't matter. We'll just put 2 more there anyway. What the heck? So now you guys need to give me all of that coal back, like so. And we are going to need this is an inline. Yeah, this is an inline. Why didn't it copy? What? Now what happened there? Why? So you notice that it didn't copy that last row of sorters. Why did it not do that? Fine, I'll fix that in a minute. Whatever. Rip off. Just saying, it's a rip off. Again, it's really weird. It's again, very thankful for the blueprint system. You know, and I've said this. I said this a couple live streams ago. Love the blueprint system. It works 98% as good as the modded blueprint system. It's got like 2% failings. It's kind of weird. How many lines you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines. Okay, yeah. Thank you. So you're gonna come out here as 1 line, and we'll come up here, and there's 1. You're number 2, my friend. And you're gonna come up here and do that. You will be number 3. You're gonna come up here like this. Number 4. Sure, we're gonna come down here by 1 more. And I have to set the filter on that other one. So down here and like this, and fix the filter on this one, like that. Now, that's making them, but that's not delivering them. So let's get down here. We'll put a tower down. In fact, I mean, I should really need... I think the tower up there might have drones. But let's get these boxes hooked in anyway, because they should be. Like, see, all them drones are flying from up there. That's fine, except that these boxes are. I mean, I literally have a couple 100,000 coal sitting here for this purpose. So that is what we're going to do here. All right, get this swing around, and get this. You need to put the belt down first. There we go. So I need these to come in this way. I need you to come in this way. There's one. And that's 2. This will be 3. This will be the 4th one. There we go. Yep, come down this way, dude. Listen, my neck's like nearly sideways here. Just make that happen for me. All right. I'm not too worried about how fast these will empty out or anything like that. I mean, we'll just put 3 sorters on there. 3 will be fine. I mean, if I need to, you know, between this and all the other stuff, we should have more than enough coming out. All right, so now that should be pumping enough coal in out of these boxes to hopefully slow them drones down a little bit. I would like to think. I don't know, it's hard to say it. Gee whiz, they actually are like emptying out an awful lot, aren't they? Listen, well, let's try this. I mean, I will try this to see if we can't get the coal to come out faster. Do that. Hey, I'm fine trying things. Sure. We want even more coal coming out faster. Faster. Good thing we got them suns up there. You know. Okay, yep, that's 2. Sure, we'll keep going here. That will be 3. And this can be 4. Now, this should be more than enough coal coming out of here that we shouldn't need to be calling it in with them drones until these all empty out. I would hope. Holy smokes. Because again, there's a lot of coal in these boxes. There should be no need for them drones to be flying down. Never mind. I guess the drones are going to fly here no matter what I do. I just cannot get it into the boxes fast enough. Well, I mean, okay, I am pulling out 5 lines, and we're only emptying 4 lines of boxes. So I guess they will run out eventually. What can I do? But on this end, we need a tower. Yeah, we need a tower of the things. And this is where we want to put the surprising input. Turn around, dude. All right, you need to make this. You're going to supply that. You're going to max that. Drones, dude. You know what? Do this. Split. I'm even going to give you 50 drones because I'm really nice like that. All right. And this is going to be 1. This is going to be another one. This will be the 3rd one. Stick it in the front. This will be the 4th one and the 5th one. And I know you need power, dude, but just give me 5 seconds and I'll get you some power. All right, so then we'll do this, do that, do this. Right, you're now filling up. Yep, drones are coming over, losing their minds. Very good. This will now start to fill up the other side. Right? Excellent. That's exactly what we want. So we should now start to see. Actually, what I want to do is I want to cut these off for a minute. No. Stop. Right there, mister. Now, why am I doing that? Because I don't want this to come in haphazardly, right? I want these boxes to fill up, all right? And yes, it's fine. They're going to make a little bit of signs here for a minute, and that's all right before they run out. But then we want these boxes to fill up, and then I want to turn it on. So it's like we're holding a whole bunch of water behind a great big dam, and then we just swoosh all the water in at once. And what will happen is, instead of this trickle of water coming through, this should come through and literally in under 24 minutes, should hit the target no problem. Like, it will hit all the science, all the red science we need, right? So we need to let this build up for about 10 minutes, I'll say. Yeah, we'll give it 10 minutes to build up. Now, that means we should head back to our other planet. That's for sure. And that's the thing we got to do. So, we want to start sticking some drones in while they're going to fill that up. So let's swip over here to the other planet. Yep, go this way, dude. Yes, you know, see the big planet out there that's shooting all the laser pew-pew guns? Yeah, go there. Stop here. Boom. Thank you very much. All right, let's put some drones and things in all the towers and things. And I like to start at the raw resources and work my way around. So where are we? This is chips and things. These are definitely not raw resources. We are on the wrong end of the planet. That's where we are there. Here we go. Yeah, copper. Yeah, this is more my my starting style. All right, here we go. Excellent. So land here. 25 the things. 25 you, 25 you. And yes, we have drones up top. Really? What's that? 200 to 100 to 50. There we go. Let's get some 25 piles going on here. All right, so do 20 25s. And but when I go up top to empty out to get drones, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put some of this stuff away. I should have put them. I should have put these out on that other planet, but that's fine. I'll put some more of this stuff away, and then I'll be able to separate these drones out more. So that's yep. No, you gotta separate these ones out just a little bit more there, dude. 24, 26s. Give me a break. You did that on purpose. All right, there we go. There's no. There we go. All right, let's do this. All right, 25 for you. Off you go. Do the things. And 25 for you. Look at that. They're already getting excited. They're like, what? Drones? Wow, that's awesome. I know. Yes, you get 25 drones. And you do too, even though we don't really have any stuff around here. But you're going to get stuff. We don't give drones to the big towers, but we do give 5 of these. 5. Yep, you get 5 of those, my friend. Are we not demanding warpers here? I'm sure we are. I will check that when we go up top. So, 4, 5. There we go. You get your 5. Oh, but you need drones to pick them up, do you? Really? Well, I don't want to give you a lot of drones for that. I'll give you, like, I usually only give, like, 1 drone for that. Here, have a drone. Yeah, alright, yeah, that's fine. I was going to say, I'm not giving you all kinds of drones for that, dude. Yep, you can have a drone to go pick up your warpers. There you go. Okay, next set of towers. Copper it is. 25 for you. And silicon, 25 for you. And the raw material, 25 for you. Though I haven't set anything up on this planet yet. So that's going to be a useless point. And the same here, I haven't even set up, I mean, I haven't even gone around and done miners yet, right? So, just pointing that out, we need to set you up for 5 of these. There you go, and you can have 1 drone so you can go get warpers. There you go. You got your drones. You need your 5. There you go. And here is your 1 drone to go get warpers. Congratulations. And now we're on to these 3. So rings is next. And you can have 25 drones. Steel can have 25 drones. And gears can have 25 drones. There we go. And we'll do a quick zoom out, because I always like to see when the planet starts to come alive full of drones. That makes me very happy. There we go. You're stuck on a power pole. That makes you look really bad, Max. So let's keep going. There's 25 drones for you, my friend. And you need 25 drones on the other side to get that glass. And you're going to need that glass right here. Look, there's 25 drones for him. 25 drones here on the other side for him. 25 for you. Excellent. Here is our coal for 25. I don't think there's any coal. Well, there is a little bit of coal on this planet, but I don't think I've mined it yet, right? So I got to put 5 in here. Yep, do that. And you're 1 drone, sir, for getting warpers. There you go. And do you have your drones? Nope, you don't have your drones yet. There you go. Congratulations, drones for you. This now puts us on to motors. Motors and turbines and all the things. Okay, so we have enough to do these 2 down here. So let's do these 2, and then I'll go up top and grab more drones. There we go. Now, run up here. Excuse me, you got a bunch of drones up here in a box for me? Thanks, I appreciate that. In fact, let's use the box to separate this all out. To kind of make my life a little easier. Oh, really? Did that on purpose. Now, I will admit, after playing Icarus and the painful sorting options you get in that game, I will say this ability to right-click and choose the amount of anything you want is a blessing in disguise. Like, so many games do this now. Why doesn't Icarus do this, right? Like, why can't I just right-click like that and split the stack in half? Or why can't I just right-click on a stack and say, yeah, you know what, I want 3 of them. Give me 3, like that, and do that. Like, that's the one thing that game still upsets me so much about is control over inventory management. Yeah, there's fancy words. Darn right. And let me tell you, them fancy words, they upset me some hard. You know, I mean, how hard is it to come up with sort control that everybody else seems to have had for like the last 10 years? Okay. All right, this looks really good, Max, but now you've got to put that into your thing. Let's use this box over here to empty some stuff out. You don't need the pew-pew guns. You don't need them. You don't need this. You don't need those. Well, you're probably going to need that, but you're probably not going to need that coal or that or the raw resource material. So shrink that up a little bit. Now, move some of these over. And of course, I just can't use control or anything because it would just restack them back up into 200, right? And that would, and all my efforts would be destroyed. And my evilness will be like 10% lowered on the at the evil convention because they'd be like, you know, you were supposed to not hit the control button. So anyway, it is what it is. All right, so this is now. We'll get a few more in here, and then I want 1 stack of just drawing for ones. There we go. We'll do that. Oh, I noticed I have a stack of 20 up there. Yeah, here. You come here for me. Awesome. That will be perfect. I'll take that. Now, let's go down and keep going. So we were at motors, I believe. So, yeah, there's that. And I believe motors is where we ended up at. So, right, you got drones? Yes, you did. You want drones? You sure do. You're going to want drones. Yes. Hey, look at that. Titanium. You definitely want drones. Now, excuse me for a second. We have a flashing light over here, and that's never good because that means you haven't been doing anything. Oh, magnetic rings. That's all right. Magnetic rings weren't going to be doing anything anyway until they got some more resources. So we'll give you some drones, and we're going to give you some drones. And we are now at this end of the edge, so I guess we'll come down here a little more. Yes, you need drones. And you need drones. You, sir, will need 1 drone, because you will need that, and you're going to need 5 ships. 6, 5, do that, and now that allows him to go off and start getting hydrogen in, right? Now, we don't want him supplying that hydrogen. This is already set up this way, but we're gonna make sure he gets drones. Because we're about to have a whole bunch of hydrogen made here by our chemical plants. So we're going to handle that here shortly. But you got drones, right? Yes, you got. Yes, you got drones. Where's my mouse? There it is. There's the drones. You got them. Let's continue. So you're gonna need drones out the other end. Yeah, the chemical plants, you're gonna need drones. And then you're gonna need drones. Down here, yep. Do that. That tower up there got drones? Yep, sure does. Okay, yep. And the other set of chemical plants, this is where our hydrogen is gonna come from. But to get it in here, we need fire ice. I really don't want to demand it, but I will. I will do it for now. So obviously, I've got to give these guys five ships for that. Yeah, you can do that. You're going to need one for. Actually, you're going to need 25 drones anyway. I know you are, because I'm going to give you local. I'm going to give you local ice in a bit. You're going to get some local ice, dude. More efficient. You will need 25 drones. You're going to need 25 drones. Oprah's got nothing on me, let me tell you. You get a drone. You get a drone. And everybody gets a drone. Okay, so you're going to have 25. And you can have 25 as we get closer to the end. Yep, come back this way. And here's our solar sails. Hey, we got to be getting close now. You can have 25, and you can have 25. In fact, right now, I'll stop right here so I know where I am, and then go get my last set of drones here, and then we're good to go. All right. Yeah. Give me these. All right. And plop these in here. $25 at a time. Living life 25. Oh, I wish I was. You know, I say I wish I was 25, but I actually wish I was 27. You know, 27 was a really good year for me. You know, just saying. 27 was a good year, right? That being said, you know, like I wouldn't want to be any younger than 27 if you kind of got that option. Yeah, I don't want to be younger than 27. I'm good, right? Yeah, if I could go back to 27-year-old me, man, the things I would say to myself. All right, there's 25 for you. Yep. Keep moving down here, dude. We're almost done. You get 25. And you're going to get 25. And you're going to get 25. There's our 25 here. This is 25 of this side. Did I not bring enough drones down? I thought I had enough. I guess I didn't. I thought I did. Darn it all. Okay, just a second. Yeah, oh, yeah, you've got to go get water. You definitely got to go get water. Just a second. Now, yes, I could try to find water locally. Do you know what? We'll also remote demand it for the time being, just for the fun of it. But that means now I've got to give you 5 ships. Yep, there you go. And then I got to give you 25 drones, because locally you're going to be getting that water most of the time. So that's where you're going to be doing. You need 25 drones as well. Do that. Yeah, you need 25 drones. How many more 25 drones do I need? I need at least one. Well, okay, wait a second. Turn around here. Yeah, so you're going to need at least 5 of these. Yeah, 5 of those. You do need 25 drones, but I will have to go grab them. So what do I need? I need 1, 2, 3. Is that it? Yeah, 3 more stacks of drones, and I think that's all of them. And then we'll go back to our science planet. It should be wrapping up and looking good. And then presto magico, all the things. So I need 3 more stacks of you. But you know what? We'll play it safe. We'll take we'll take a little more than that, just in case. And I'd like. I'd like to put more ray receivers down as well, just to make sure the power is not going to be a problem. Right down here, bottom corner, keep going, do the things. So you need 25 drones. There you go. You need 25 drones, because it's nice that people are delivering and getting for you, but everybody gets their own drones here. There's no satisfaction. There we go. That should be all the things for all the drones. And that should look good, right? That is one planet now making a Dyson Sphere. Exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Yes, pew pew the things. Okay, let's now fly back over to science and turn that on. Because that's going to take about, like I said, that's about, I would say that's going to take about 20 minutes. It's going to take 20 minutes to make that goal. It only took, it didn't even take 15 to do the blue science, but but again, you need 80 labs for this one, right? So for blue science, it was only 40 labs. So I expect this one, even with everything I've got stacked up, it's going to take about 20 to 25 minutes to do this one. Thank you very much. All right, so you should be ready to go, my friend. Where's all your stuff? Where are you hiding all the things? Is it all on the other side of the planet? I guess so. Yeah, that's exactly where it is. Okay, so we are now ready to turn on all the sciencey things. Okay, yeah, that's right. You just keep making all that, dude. How's our boxes out here looking? Yes, that's what we want. We want these boxes packed, stacked, and racked. Let's get ready to rock and roll. So we now turn on this. There we go. Now we'll fly to the other side and put those ones into gear. All right. This should now allow us to make the 800 a minute. In fact, with the amount of science labs here, we're actually making just shy of 2,000 a minute. So that's why it's going to be about 20 minutes to make this work. I'm just making sure all the labs are coming on, because I know from my past experience I messed up a few sorters on these, so I'm just making sure they all work. But yeah, 200 labs, all making red science. There we go. That's what we want. Nice. So that side looks good. Let's go check out the other side. See how we're look. See, aha, look. I knew there was a tower that was missing a sorter. Dude, get in here, dude. Yeah, see? I knew it. There we go. You can get that. And there is no time to be short now. No way. We need you to get done. We need this done yesterday. Do the things. So let's see. So this is, wow. Did that coal ever empty out? Woo, whoosh. Yes, a lot of it's emptied into the tower. That's great. So these are running at full tilt. Yes, that's good. Oh, it's good to see that these are full up. How much is holding this tower? All right, so there's 7,000 in that tower. That's great. And I'm assuming this tower out here is holding 15,000? Yeah, 14,000. So that's 28,000. I think I don't need that much. Just a second. Let me look at the number here. Yeah, so you need 1,600 a minute. Where's my calculator? 1,600. Nope. Yeah, 1,600. 60. So yeah, you need 96,000. But we probably have a bucket load of that in here already to start the ramp up. Yeah, so like, you know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6,000, 7, 15. Yeah, so we get close to the number, and it's going to keep importing more coal anyway. You know, we didn't tell it to stop importing coal, I don't think. Go up here and check though. Right, you're going to keep demanding that coal. And this tower over here, yes, the tower up here should also continue to keep demanding it. Look, we've only used one tank a tower. Like, we've only used one set of tanks so far on this. Listen, no, you're going to have to keep demanding that, dude. We're going to need more of that coal coming in, so you just keep bringing that in there, big guy. I was hoping to be able to do it on one load, but we'll do it on another load. And that's fine. That's should be fine. But as you can see here, we have way too much hydrogen here. I'm going to have to export this off the planet. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great to have 400,000 hydrogen kicking around. Sure, right? Meanwhile, I should actually, we'll let this run for a minute. Let's get the next part of the design of the sphere done. Dyson shell, do the things. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was gonna say you can just keep walking that around here, dude. I got to kill 2-3 minutes here, so this is a good time to put this shell in, and so I can do that. All right, do that. Do this. Of course, we don't want to pause time because, duh, we want everything to keep right on running. And there we go. Do the things. Okay, you can come down here a little bit. I must admit, well, I won't say I made a mistake by doing this one sideways, but I will say it is much harder to do this than if I were to have it upright. I mean, it will look cool. It's going to look cool, though I may have made myself a bit of a headache by doing it this way. You know? Okay, so them ones are blank anyway, and then we'll do the next row. So we'll do this to at least get the, so as we can fill in this next row for the swarm. There we go. There we are. Do the things. You know, you got to be pretty focused on this when this is moving, right? Because, you know, you don't want to miss too many times. All right, and right about there, right about there. Swing up around. Yep. Oh, I caught that. Yes. Good job, dude. Good job. All right, now we can fill that in. So, boom, boom. I like that pattern. This is actually a really nifty pattern. And it will make it even more nifty because this one's running sideways. So that's actually pretty cool. You know. All right, there we go. So that's another round of that done. Yeah, I like the swirly pattern. I must admit that's really cool. All right, so hey, I'm trying new things while we're doing new things. So you can get out of that view. Awesome. Now, let's see how we're doing. That is a box and change. Yeah, so see, there's 24681. So there's 2,000, almost 2,500, and there's only one. So there's 2,500. There's, so if there's 2,500 in each of these boxes, that's already 10,000 out of the 40,000 that we need. Okay, that's how fast this is going. So another, say, 15-ish minutes. We'll bebop over back to the other planet, double check things over there, make sure that we're not missing anything. And where's the planet pew-pewing at? There it is. We'll turn this way. All right. Boy, we got traffic coming in and out of here. What we want to do now is we want to start setting up this planet's own resources, right? I mean, we only have a couple of miners in it, so I gotta fix that. So it's glad that the planet's up and running, but now we gotta supply its own resources. In fact, there's only one copper deposit on this thing, so where is it? It is right there in the middle of nowhere. Yep, there's the one copper deposit. So let's go do that one first. Get that one done and out of the way. All right, there it is. There it is. Sitting here beside the water, just hanging out the beach lake. All right, we're gonna need some power this way though. Man, that is just sad. Look how sad that is. This one little dude sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. That's just, I feel bad for you, copper dude. Hell yeah. All right, so let's get some power poles run up here. Good to see a couple of veins of fire, ice, and iron here. We'll tackle those next. Hey, excuse me, do you want to contribute to the colony? Sure you do. We'll take that. We'll power you up. And you are fire ice. I am going to undig that one up top too because we want that one working. So we'll do that, and we'll do this. Yup, like that. get you guys to run your stuff in there. Do this. Do that. And there we go. Come on now. What's this missing pole thing? All right, there we go. And you can do that. How short on power are we? I see the blinking light. 73, huh? So we're at the 900 mark. No surprise there. How is the Dyson Sphere doing anyway? It's providing 541 so far. It's not too bad. I thought them bootstrap generators would be providing more power though. Really? I mean, it turns out I didn't use them generators over on the other planet, so I can put some of them back here, right? Let's do this. Do this. Yep, go away, dude. Yep, go away, go away, go away. Control C, do the copy. Use now, thank you very much. And slap that right about there, and move it in. Now, obviously, this is not going to do all that. Now, I do have suns on me, but I don't want to mix another fuel type coming in, right? So this, yeah, so we're cutting this really close, but that's fine. At least that kind of bootstraps it really close. I don't want to be mixing more fuel types into the mix. So a lot of these planets, of course, they make their own deuteron fuel, and the nice part is that you'll notice here they demand that fuel. So if they're not making rockets, they can make their own fuel to power themselves. They don't need to have like antimatter fuel. That's why I don't want to use suns in these places, because they're making their own fuel already. So we might as well use the fuel that's being made on the planet to power the planet as a bootstrap. And once the Dyson Sphere gets powered up enough, the ray receivers themselves will handle the amount of power needed. So they should actually start to bleed off of that. That's why I don't want to use suns all over the place. Because antimatter's expensive. Let me tell you, it's not cheap. So, more resources, more things. Let's actually fix that fire ice that I was going to fix up there. So, fire ice. Yes, that means I'm going to have to take 5 of these ray receivers out, and that's going to be a bummer, but I do want these back. Unbury the things, please. Yeah, up you come, all the things. Yep, how many of those? 32. Is that all of it? Works for me. All right, so let's get a miner on that. Are you really going to give me a hard time because of that tower? Of course you are. Can I get it in this way? Yes. How close will you let me get it? Close enough. I'll take it. We'll take that one there, we'll do that one there, and then we'll get that in and swing it around. Somewhere, I'm gonna do this little sidestepping maneuver to get this in here. Yep, do that. Now let's try and get some of these ray receivers back down because that was expensive to let go. Do some out here, and we'll go a little bit this way. Now, yeah, they're not powered up at the moment, but that's fine. All right, so now we have copper. We got an extra iron going. We got an extra silicon is next. Yes, because this planet doesn't have a lot of that either, does it? Well, it's got 4 million. Okay, that did not expect that answer. But yeah, so this one pile has 2 million in it. So obviously this is where half of it is. Let's see, can I grab all of it but one? Sure, that's fine. And we'll just do this way. And slam them down and get them tucked in here. Yeah, give me the belt, dude. And put that in there, and this out here. Alright, so that will take care of this need. Yeah, you got enough power? Cool. Alright, so we got some blue, we got that. Titanium, I think, is next, because we got stone actually already being mined. So titanium itself, we'll put another one down. I think it's probably a good idea. And we'll swing this around the side, catch these last veins over here. Listen, dude, don't give me a hard time. Just do what I want you to do. Just do that. Awesome. And we'll collect these in. Put these around. Sure, if that's the way you want. If that's the way you want to do it, Belt, you go right ahead. That has got to be the most convoluted way to do that, but I will go with it. Okay, that's copper. We got an iron. It would be nice to do another iron because there's so much iron needed, and one iron isn't usually enough. Are you an iron? Yes, you are. You're an iron vein, and you're right beside a whole bunch of power, so I'll definitely take you, mister. Oh, yep, thanks. Go away. Left hand, not the F button, the R button. You know what that button is? Yeah, there you go. Take a power pole, slam that in. Boom. Excellent. Yeah, so we got titanium done. Another fire ice. Nice. And it's not blocked by anything. In fact, I should go investigate that fire ice I had to cover up down here just to investigate it to make sure that I can get at it later without too much hassle. So there's stone. Oh, yeah, that's the stone vein. Silicon, fire ice. Is anything? Oh, okay. Well, of course that's where we make the rockets. Of course, this is where we make rockets at. Right here. Fine. Whatever. Listen, you're not going to be really fast at making rockets anyway, but this tower is going to cause me a problem. All right, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. It just happened. Oh, that's where the other silicon is, though. You know what? Here, we might as well do that. I mean, we're here, so do that. And for fun and hoots, do that. All right, so how short on power are we? We need 900. We're making 819. 80%. All right, how's our sphere doing? It's climbing ever so slowly. It's climbing. You know, it is what it is. Okay, let's head back to the other planet. Our science is going to be getting close to wrap this one up. So that's one. That is one. There we go. There's what we want right there. And we'll just whip right over. Logic vessel. Thank you very much. How you guys doing? Got to be getting really close, right? It's too bad. Oh, I probably do have an indicator. Yes. Production of things. 1,300 a minute is what we've got. That's the last 10 minutes. It's too bad it didn't have like 15 minutes. So we've been making. Okay, well, that's kind of a running average at the moment. So, in the last 10 minutes, we've been making 1,300 a minute. So that's 13,000. Let's fly up here for a second. It looks like we're running a little short on graphene. Oh, no, we're running short on hydrogen. Why are we running short on hydrogen? That is not what I expected to see. That's not good. I need this to come through faster. Faster, faster, faster. Because the boxes only have one inserter. Okay, well, let's fix that. Listen, you can have all the inserters. We are having a power problem here, though. I will fix that momentarily. Because this planet does use suns, and by gosh, are we ever going to use them? In fact, we can do this little maneuver here to make this go a little bit faster. Do that. And yeah, I'm only gonna be able to sneak that one line in. That's fine. I can go this way though. Can I go this way? Yep. Yeah, but it's gonna be the same deal. So I'm gonna sneak that one line in there to at least fill that out. Let's fix the sun problem for power. Yeah, do this, do that. The tower is over here. Yeah, because it's looking a little burnt out-ish. I'm a little worried about that. So here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the suns. You know it. Here we go. Oh, look. We're perfectly fine for power all of a sudden. It's all right. It's all right. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Holy smokes. This whole side has no stuff. What are you missing? You shouldn't be missing anything. Right. We need this stuff to come out faster. All right. Let's see. Where can we make this happen? Right. So you're filling up. Are you filling up faster now? Is that what it is? These boxes are now actually full, right? And you're trying to make that fuller. How much gas do you have here? Give me 3,100 of it. Run down here. Open up a box. Boop. Open up this box. Boop. This box. Boop. Right. This box can have some. Yep. Give me a little more gas here. Say about that much. And we'll boop that in. Do that. Hey, if the belts won't move it fast enough, I'll move it fast enough. It's perfectly fine. Yep. Here, you can do that. And I guess I should have replaced these boxes with tanks. That would have been the smarter move, but that's the one thing about blueprinting, right? Is you just got to kind of work with what you got, I guess. But that now fills out all the lines again, and everybody's up and running again. Good. Because how are we doing in our boxes here, our box development? There's 2,000, 4,000, 6,000. So you are 24681. So you're at 12,000. So the other side, if it's even close, is the same deal, right? So that's, yep, that's 3 rows. That's 3 rows. You've got a little bit. You've got a little bit. So we're at, say, about 25,000 and change. So we're over halfway there. I guess I'll just have to keep an eye on this here while we're just watching the numbers. That way we don't run out, because running out is bad, right? We definitely don't want to run out. We got to make the target. The target must be met. That's for sure. Yes, I like seeing the lines go up. Lines going up is good. This is very good. We like the lines going up. Coal looks great. Coal looks still good. Graphite is looking great, and yeah, our consumption of our hydrogen consumption is back up again. Yeah, we're looking good now. We're looking good. We'll keep them numbers up there really high. That way for another 10 minutes, and then we should be decent to go, I guess. You know. In fact, while it's emptying out, I can probably do the next row on this. Yep, you just keep whatever it is you're working on, dude. You just keep working on that. Okay, so we'll just do this next row. These next 2 rows here. Yep. Because these have to be done. You know, I actually thought I had this done already for today, but I just realized, as I mentioned earlier, I actually have more than one planet ready to go for Dyson Sphere, and I believe it's the other 2 planets I did to get them up and running or ready. So you know how it is when you're trying to do like 64 Dyson Spheres in a very short period of time. You know, it takes a little bit of work, and sometimes you do the planets. I mean, you do all the planets, but you know, in this case, I had to do this planet today. But that's all right. Turns out I actually have a few minutes to spare while I'm waiting for a few things to happen. So this is a great time to actually get this done and get these all filled in. So then, of course, we can get the sails sailing into these as well. There we go. So fill this all up. Do that and swing it around this way. This way. If nothing else, like I said, it will be cool that this one's running on its side. What can I say? It will be awesome. All right. How's my boxes doing? The boxes look good. Yeah, so I liked how that box is connected. How's this box? Yeah, and this box is connected the same way, so it's forcing into these boxes. That's. Oh yeah, these are staying full now. Well, I mean that's good. That's what we want. We want them to stay full. Oh, you're not. Neither are you, and neither are you. Listen, I need more. Give me some of this. Give me 2,300. I probably don't need 2,300, but give it to me anyway. Do that. Do that. How much do I need? Yeah. So put the rest of that away. All right, there you go. Because we want to keep that. I mean, we want to keep all 200 of these running, flat out. Do not stop. Don't pass go. Don't do anything. In fact, I don't even have any extra with me. I was gonna say I was even tempted to slap on tops. It's not that I don't think we wouldn't make it, but at the same time, I'm just playing cautious. All right, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8. So we have 4 boxes. So that's 32,000. So we're less than 10,000 away now to take care of that. Awesome. And since we're making 1,300 a minute, that should be about 7 minutes. 7 minutes, because there's almost 1,000 in these boxes alone. So. Yeah, we'll say about another 7 minutes, and we should be good to go on that, I would think. I had to straighten up in my chair here. The old chair it's a little old, and sometimes it gets a little saggy. Pull it up a little bit. There we go. But yes, everything is still running full out. The other planet out there is pew-pewing, I hope. Yes, I see lots of rockets going. Let me see if I can actually find the other planet. Should be able to. Yes. Well, there's Max. I mean, Max is sending all kinds of stuff here. I don't know what he's sending, but he's sending all kinds of stuff. Probably warpers, but not that many. I mean, you only usually do 1 load of warpers. You got a bunch of ships going to Iota. No surprise there. That's probably supplies. Let's keep going around this way, I guess. Sailing around this way, because this is the daytime side. And then there's a bunch of nothing. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay, so Curon 2 is behind the gas giant. That's why I can't find it. But it is pew-pewing. It is pew-pewing the stuff. In fact, if I move down this way a little bit, you can see it is pew-pewing. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for, you know, that planet to see the pew-pewing, which it is pew-pewing very well. Very good. All right. Let's see how close we are. Oh, we have delivery of something. I'm assuming it's still delivering coal. I wouldn't think it would be delivering hydrogen. Yeah, it's delivering coal because it's flying the coal out. We have actually blasted through 2 rows of tanks. That's 40,000 plus 2 more tanks. That's 96,000 hydrogen there. So the hydrogen is all out and distributed that we need. It now just has to get processed as fast as possible. And then, of course, now the reason I have all these boxes here is just like the blue science. Even though we make the objective, I will actually, there it is, see? Done, right? I will now leave this running, because hey, we're going to need all this science for doing things one day. But there is energy matrix, yeah, 43,200 per hour. In fact, you know, let's call it, let's go to 1 hour. Yeah, let's say it's 25 minutes. So that's about right on where I thought it was going to be. You know, again, I was thinking about 25 minutes, and even with our little dip here, it still ended up being about 25 minutes, because this would be about the half-hour mark, right? This line right about here. So yeah, that worked out really good. So that is energy matrix, and on our way to another Dyson sphere. It's just exactly the way it should be. That's how it's supposed to work. And look at that. I look out the window and there's still sunshine out there. Holy smokes, the time change. Wow, that's what a big difference that is when you can actually look out the window and still see the sun. That's actually awesome. So, what do we got coming up? For the next live stream, it will probably have to do with the standard supply planet, because obviously I got a lot more Dyson Spheres to go, right? I mean, it's great that, we can plop down a planet of a Dyson Sphere now, but I need the supplies to do that because, I mean, it took me a couple of days to collect all the supplies up to then bring to this planet, and I want to automate that process. So I want a system that literally is going to make me the stuff to make a Dyson Sphere every 15 to 20 minutes, and then I should be able just to fly, like if I want to fly to Alpha over here, and of course just fly there and plop down a Dyson Sphere, I should be able to go over there, plop it down, and then set up the towers up top to bring the resources, and then just have it made and done. But I mean, that now means we got 4 or 5 spheres going on here. So we're at 59 to go. It looks like it's a little daunting, but I'm not worried about it now that we have the blueprint ready to go. I think that's pretty good. All the things. It's all the things. It's awesome, actually, that we're doing. So with that is where we're going to probably pick up on the next live stream. This week coming up, of course, for videos. You'll get to see the blue science video. Of course, that's going to be coming out. And so you'll see the blue science video, and as well as the video for the beginning builds of the supply planets. I'm Max. This, of course, is Dyson Sphere Program Destiny. Yeah, where we're going for all them achievements across Dyson Spheres in all the systems here in 2022. And we are now up to 59 achievements. It is coming along. We got numbers on the way. We still have 41 to go though. And yes, a little later this summer, of course, is when we're going to have to do the 10-hour mission, all that stuff. But we still have some to go, right? And the science ones are the big one, are another big set of big numbers. So I am going to see you on the next one. I'm Max, Dyson Sphere Program Destiny. I'll catch you on the next one. See you soon.